Now, introducing ourselves to another interesting product, which we call as Treasury Strips. So, Treasury Strips are, and the full form for strips is separate trading of registered interest and principal securities. So, we can imagine that Treasury Strips are equivalent to zero coupon bonds. So, they are just ZCBs. And when we say a treasury strip, we assume that it's a combination of two things. One is what we call as a C strip or a coupon strip, and the second is a P strip, which we call as the principal strips. So, a couple of points which are relevant to this. So, for coupon strips, firstly, they are fungible. That is, in case we have to reconstitute them, then any maturity C strip can be applied. So that way, they are fungible in nature. Whereas principal strips are not fungible in nature. That is, during reconstitution, P strips identify with its original bond only, naturally, because P strips represent the principal. So they will identify with that specific bond. Now, to understand the idea of C strip and P strip and how exactly we can calculate maybe the face amount of the same, let's walk through a very, very simple example. Now, we'll take a T bond, which has a face amount of 1 million, a coupon of 3.5%, and we'll follow a semi-annual frequency, which is generally the case for most treasury securities. We'll assume a time to maturity of 5 years. Now, we are interested in calculating what are the face amounts for the coupon strips and the principal strips. So for coupon strips, the face amount will be 3.5% by 2, because 3.5% being paid semi-annually. So that's why the adjustment of division by 2 into 1 million, which gives 17,500 US dollars. Now, in all, there are going to be 10 strips. Why 10 strips? Because we have a total maturity of 5 years. And every year, we have two coupon payments which are happening. So, 5 years into two coupons per year. That's why we have 10 C strips. And principal strip is just one, because that's just one single principal amount. So, that's 1 million. So this is how we can arrive at the face amount of coupon strips and principal strips. Now, a few points which are key to treasury strips. So, first and very important point to remember is that these kind of securities cannot be directly sold or issued to investors. Now, strips can be bought and held only through financial institutions and government approved security brokers and dealers. So, so the behavior in which these securities are transacted is slightly different as compared to other general securities. Then, as we mentioned, strips are just like zero coupon bonds. That is, the investor is going to receive a payment only at maturity, because we know the idea or characteristics of zero coupon bonds, where we receive only one single shot cash flow at maturity. So the same idea applies for strips as well. The advantage of strips is, if we look at it from a broad portfolio perspective, then that gives a lot of flexibility from a portfolio construction point of view, because strips can be combined in any way as required by the investor in order to construct their portfolios. Now, talking from a risk management perspective, we can safely say that the duration of strips is higher as compared to a coupon paying bond, because